What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I got one today from Warner Archive. They don't put out a lot of horror cult movies on Blu-ray, but they do have a shit ton of them on DVD. This one is on Blu-ray. It's called Innocent Blood. This is a 90s vampire versus mobsters movie. Well, I guess it's not really versus, it's vampires and mobsters. It's about a female vampire who tries to be kind of moral in what she does, and so she doesn't want to just feed and kill anybody, so she feeds and kills on criminals or thugs and just, villains. And this works out pretty well for her until she bites Robert Loggia, who plays like this crime kingpin. She attacks him and seduces him, attacks him, and then feeds on him. And what she doesn't realize is that he's actually still alive. And so he gets taken to the morgue, and everybody just assumes that he's dead, and then he pops back to life on the morgue slab. Frank Oz plays the guy who's supposed to be doing the autopsy. And then at that point, he's like, realizes that maybe he's on to something here, and this is a big opportunity because not only does everybody think that he's dead, but he's a vampire now, and he has vampire powers, and so he starts to convert all of his thugs and fellow mobsters into vampires, which means at some point he's going to have an entire, criminal militia of vampires. And the rest of the movie is kind of the chick trying to work with an undercover cop to prevent this from happening, and that's pretty much it. So it's just whether he's going to be able to create this insane army or whether, good will prevail and the good vampire will win. The movie is it's really interesting. It's a kind of a dark comedy, but it definitely has strong horror vibes to it. To me, the best part of the movie is the cast. It's absolutely ridiculous. The depth of the ensemble is crazy. It's got just about everybody you would want to see in a mobster movie, with a few exceptions. If you watch mobster movies, you'll recognize a ton of these guys. It's got just, even the small roles are people like that you should recognize, like Dario Argento, Tom Savini, Sam Raimi, Liana Quigley. There's just, even like small roles are by people that film fans should recognize. Crazy, crazy cast. Robert Loggia is the standout, absolutely batshit crazy in this role. Chews up scenes, hammy, over the top, but super, super fun to watch. The movie has a good amount of nudity in it. The main vampire girl gets naked often, shows it all, full frontal, tits, everything. Then there's also a strip club scene where you can see some more topless girls. The blood is fantastic. It's got quite a bit, and it's practical effects. You got like bites. Don Rickles bursts into like a holy flame, and his fucking arm comes off. Then his face melts off. It's got some really cool effects in it. So definitely blood and tits are in good supply here. The dialogue is okay, aside from like Robert Loggia going nuts, though there's not really a lot of it that's super memorable. Although he does at one point tell us that his hearing is so improved as a vampire that he could hear an angel fart. The Blu-ray from Warner Archive, the transfer looks fantastic, no extras, but it does have the international version of the movie, which is pretty notable because it features the material that was cut out to avoid an NC-17 rating. And so that means there's extra blood, extra sex, fun stuff. So definitely worth it. If you like vampire movies, honestly, even if you just like mobster movies, like there's enough mobster shit in this to make it worthwhile. It is campy, it is kind of over the top, but I think it's a lot of fun. And again, that is Innocent Blood. It's out from Warner Archive. You can get it pretty much anywhere that sells movies. I had a lot of fun with it. I hadn't seen the international version before now, so I'm definitely glad I was able to finally check that out. I hope you like this review, guys. If you do, check out my website, markfusion.com. You can read my full written review of this. I just posted it this morning. There's hundreds and hundreds of other reviews there. And follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Mark Fusion. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have another one up soon.